So I just came from the Judiciary Committee where this afternoon we voted to release the Epstein Files. Well, we voted, Democrats voted to release the Epstein Files. Republicans uniformly voted against it. Here's a snapshot from that hearing. No one concealing the Epstein Files.
Aye.
On this vote, the ayes are 12, the nays are 10.
Okay, the Cornyn amendment is adopted.
So Cory Booker had offered this motion. We made it clear those files should be released. The Republicans made it clear they'd rather talk about anything else. They were very uncomfortable, but nevertheless, they voted to help the president cover up on the Epstein Files. Now, this comes one day after we learned in a bombshell report that Pam Bondi had told Donald Trump that he's in the Epstein Files months ago. And this is something that Donald Trump lied about when he was recently interviewed. Here's Donald Trump being asked explicitly whether he was told by the Attorney General that he's in the Epstein Files.
Did she tell you, what did she tell you about the review? And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No, she's given us just a very quick briefing.
So he's in the Epstein Files. We don't know how often, we don't know what the context, we don't know how damning or not damning it is. We just know Donald Trump doesn't want you to see it. We also know that Kash Patel, who was one of those people pushing out all these theories about Jeffrey Epstein and hyping the whole conspiracy around Jeffrey Epstein and his death and his client list and all the rest of that.
You know, it's the same thing with Epstein's list. It's like, what the hell are these Republicans doing? Oh,
I saw you
give out the list.
I saw you make news this morning about that. I got to get to that.
Yeah.
You say that the FBI has Epstein's list. They're sitting on it. That doesn't seem like something you should do. You're protecting the world's foremost predator. That seems like an evil thing to do, regardless of who may be embarrassed in the release of that list. Why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, the largest scale pederast in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list.
Patel was telling other federal government employees and other government personnel that, yes, Trump was in the Epstein Files. So we really need to have those files disclosed so we can determine what the president's relationship was with Epstein. We know it was a very close relationship. We know Epstein said for a decade Trump was among his closest friends. And of course, there are all of these photographic pieces of evidence of the two of them together. So I think the American people deserve to know what that relationship is all about. Now, because the Wall Street Journal reported that Trump had sent this weird birthday card to Epstein with all of this sexual innuendo in it, Trump is now suing the Wall Street Journal, suing Fox, suing Murdoch, suing everybody. This actually may be a colossal backfire. Now, why? It's certainly true that Fox and the Journal, etc., may just cave the way CBS just caved and made a $16 million payoff to President Trump, or ABC caved when it made its payoff to Donald Trump. That could happen. But actually, Fox is in a different position than ABC and CBS. And I say that because Fox, if they want, can get discovery. That is, they can depose Donald Trump in this litigation about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Donald Trump is not going to want to be deposed and put under oath about that relationship. Fox can also, and the Wall Street Journal, can get discovery about stuff that may be in the Epstein Files. So they're in a strong position if they want to use it. Now, will they want to use it? I have no confidence in Murdoch and Fox and whatever. They will probably find some other way to cave, some other way to let the president continue to conceal all of this. But this problem is not going away, and indeed so many of the things that Trump and his crowd are doing are making it worse. Now, the number 2 at the Justice Department, Bondi's the AG, her deputy AG, Blanche, another former Trump criminal defense lawyer, has announced that he's going to go to prison and talk to the number 1 co-conspirator, Maxwell, co-conspirator of Jeffrey Epstein, in a private meeting in the prison. Well, what could possibly go wrong about that? What could possibly, frankly, satisfy the president's party about that meeting, that secret meeting? We're obviously going to not know what happens in that meeting. But if Maxwell ends up getting some sweetheart deal, whether her sentence is reduced for her participation in this sex trafficking conspiracy, or she gets worse, she gets a pardon, does Trump think that's going to somehow appease his base or the American people? No, it's going to look like just more of the cover-up. Trump has already lied about this. He's trying to keep all those files under wraps. They had hundreds, if not thousands, of agents accumulating all this material. And now that we know Trump is in that material, they want to hide it. And what is their answer to the American people when they promised the American people they were going to make it public? What is their answer to that? Well, their answer is a lot like this scene from Animal House.
Hey, come on, flounder. Can't spend your whole life worrying about your mistakes. You fucked up. You trusted us. Hey, make the best of it. Maybe we can help you.
That's right. Donald Trump is basically telling his base, you fucked up, you trusted us. But the American people deserve answers. We ought to have Bondi testify in the Judiciary Committee. We ought to have Patel testify in the Judiciary Committee. We ought to subpoena the files. The House just approved on a bipartisan basis a subpoena for the files. We should do the same in the U.S. Senate. The American people deserve answers.